Hi, this is Angel, and the message today is about how we take ourselves into the world when it comes to the desired outcomes we would like to have. I always like to use examples, so in this case, I'm going to use an example, two examples. One is like a relationship. Let's say that your deepest inner desire is to have an emotional connection with somebody, but inside you're feeling this sense of missing or need or lacking. And the more you feed that missing or need or lacking, the more it becomes almost like a desperation or a deeper insecurity or a deeper fear. So when you go out into the world, you're looking from that missing kind of a vibration, like something's not fully whole in yourself. And thereby you start to attract the complete opposite of what you want. Sometimes it could be more of a sexual connection, or people that are also coming from that missing kind of a place. So you're not really getting an emotional connection. You're getting a need for that emotional connection, which comes into the vibration of lack. This is, as we know, listening to my YouTubes, I talk about the Earth being a vibrational planet. So now let's look at it from a different perspective. Rather than looking outside for what you would like to have, first look inside, and whatever that so-called need is or desire, fill it up inside with your deepest connection of wholeness, of love. Nurture that part of yourself. Bring it into a deeper connection with your higher power, which some people call God or Christ or divine source. Fill up from that place. Now, instead of you going outside looking from a missing place or a needy place or an insecure place or a fearful place, where there's a lot of protection going on some level, afraid of getting hurt, afraid of trusting, afraid of the person not being genuine. What happens is instead you're coming from a place of a sharing of yourself rather than a looking to give, overgive, which attracts martyrism, or overget, which creates a sense of neediness. So when we fill up from that wholeness, whole place, we end up coming from this fullness within ourselves to have a deep desire of sharing ourselves with others. And the more we fill up and the more we go out into that place of sharing, then we come from that deepest place of attracting a similar vibration at some point. The second example could be someone that lost a huge project of work, or they get fired from a job. And instead of them going out into the world confidently, they're going out with legitimately almost like a feeling of, I need to get a job, I need to get a new project to support myself. But the need is what's creating the repelling. Because if you can imagine going into an interview with this feeling of insecurity or the desperation of trying to get this job, they're going to feel that, and they're not going to want that because they're looking at you more as a deficit rather than an asset to the company. But if you come from a full place of one door closing, another one's about to open, and this one that's about to open is even greater or even better, even before you see the situation or the outcome of the job, you have that belief that this job that you're going to get next is one that's going to be more nurturing, more fulfilling, more empowering, and maybe even have more of lucrativeness around the salary. And so your heart is now full of confidence. And when you go into the interview and you can do some preparation, what I call pre-planning before you go into the interview, you're coming from a place of confidence. Who wouldn't want that, right? If a company sees that you're an asset to them, they're going to want you. They're going to want to pay you better. They don't want someone else taking your ideas. They want your ideas. So they're going to want to have you on board. And so there's so much more information I'd like to share with regard to this. A lot of it you can find in my book called Spiritualize, as well as Transformation, and also a book called Living Life as You Always Dreamed. They come in book, that comes in a book in an ebook format. There's a whole bunch of classes you can get involved in, energy sessions. I'm an angel messenger where I see, feel, and hear angels. You can get involved in the monthly subscribe, which is partly this, and it goes into an extensive version where you get more messages and also discounts towards purchases, and sometimes additional articles that I created. There's so much to get involved with. You don't have to do it alone, and you certainly can have a community of people within yourself if you get a group together, that you can have them grow together with you and put together a class based on that. It's a customized class that I would help you design and put on for you and so forth. So you can check it out. I'm also a certified hypnotist. I do meditation classes, an online series called Your Spiritual Journey to Divine Love. There's amazing things to get involved with. Check out the website, and you can send me an email through the website. It's angelrose.wix.com/love. That's ANGELROSE.wix.com/love. There's a whole bunch of tabs. The YouTube subscriptions at the first page. Also at the Talk tab page is where you can also learn about it. And there's classes as well. And then there's the products tab, the online series tab, and the private sessions tab, testimonials to learn what other people got from this experience. So much to learn, so much to get involved with, and having fun at these higher vibrational frequencies that will help to create the kind of life that you would like to live. Remember, it's not the destination, it's the process towards the destination. You don't have to wait till you get it to be happy. The inner world is where your happiness comes from first, as well as love. So take it to the higher road and have an awesome day.